Good evening, Mariam. Mariam, we are starting with the next chapter. Okay, so this is basically the unit. We are starting with Indian economy, right? So this is the next unit. You will not write unit 7, you will write unit current challenges facing Indian economy, and these are the four chapters which will cover under this unit. So chapter number 1 is this, chapter number 2, chapter number 3, and chapter number 4. So you will write the syllabus in one go because this is entirely the one unit, and this is one of the important unit. Why? Because from this unit you will get 20 marks questions. So if you want to fetch 20 marks, be regular for this entire month because we are going to cover this. Okay. So quickly write it down, and after that we'll start with the chapter. Mohammed Dayan, you are also done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So let's just start with our chapter. So this is your chapter, which is your human capital formation in India. Okay. So let's just do the introduction part, ma'am. What is this human capital and everything? Okay. So let's just start. First of all, introduction. So think about one factor that has made a great difference in the evolution of mankind. Perhaps it is man's capacity to store and transmit knowledge, which has been doing through conversion, through songs and through elaborate lectures. Okay, but man soon found out that we would need a good deal of training and skills to do things efficiently. We know that the labor skill and the educated person is more educated, and as compared to more uneducated persons are less formal to able to generate more income. So you know that a skilled person can generate more income as compared to an unskilled person, right? So the human capital formation is human as a capital. Okay. So see over here, for example, you have this printing machine. Okay, right? This printing machine is basically helping you, and this because of this printing machine, you are printing the books and you are getting money. Okay, one situation. And other situation is this is doctor. He is mm, doing the treatment and operation, and in return he is getting money. So this is human capital. As a human, he is working as a machine, right? And then he is getting money. So we need to focus. So see, for example, this is not that much intelligent person, right? He is not that much skilled. So still he is making money, but he is highly skilled, only then he is earning money. So where we need to focus, if you want to make human capital, human to work as a capital, you need to educate them, right? That is known as human capital formation. So let's just see one by one. So first of all, ma'am, what is this human capital as the name suggests? So let's just check. So see, just as a country can turn physical resources like land into physical capital like factories, similarly, it can also turn human resources like student into human capital like engineers and doctors. Okay. So for example, if you have land, okay, and over this land, this was a simple land. You made factories. So now this is capital. Capital means a product, right? Earlier, because of this land, you were not earning money, but now because of this land, you will earn money, right? So similarly, that is physical capital, right? But for example, this is a normal person. You made him doctor. Now he is human capital. He will earn money because of now your factories will earn money. That is physical capital, but this is a human who will earn money, so that is human capital. So, ma'am, what is this? Human capital refers to the stock of skills and expertise of a nation at a particular point of time. Clear? Yes, yes, yes. No?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what is this? Human capital refers to stock of skills. Stock of skills means, for example, in your country, if you have 10 doctors, so that means 10 skills people you have, plus they are expert in their own field. So this is the in a country. So if you have 10 doctors, so that means you have 10 human capital. Of in other country, if there are two doctors, then they have two human capital. So this is what is the meaning of human capital? Human capital refers to the stock of skills and expertise of a nation at a given point of time. Okay. Then source of human capital, from where you will get, how you can improve it, or how are factors that are contributing. Okay, like how you will make human capital. So first of all, investment in education. If you will invest in education, right, only then you can become doctor na. It's not like na, that I will teach you that this is how you can do operation and you will become doctor. No, you have to do the proper education, only then you can become a doctor, right? So investment in education. Investment in education is considered as one of the main source of human capital. Okay. So what you will write? You will write investment in education. Then you will write it is the main source of human capital. Okay. Spending on education by individual is similar to spending on capital good by companies with the objective of increasing future profit over a period of time. Likewise, individual invest in education with the objective of increasing their future income. Clear? So what you will write? You will write investment in education. Then you will write this is the main source of human capital. Spending of education, right? Okay, what you will write? You will write from here. Then individual invest in education with an objective of increasing their future income. Why you are teaching someone? Why you are making him educate? Because you know in future he will become a doctor and he will earn money. Clear? First point.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Mariam, clear? Okay. Now, expenditure on health. See, for example, you are highly educated, right? But you are not well. So, can you earn? No, ma'am. We can't earn, right? So, like education, health is also considered an important input for the development of nation as much as it is important for the development of an individual. Okay. So, see, who can work better? A sick person or a person with good health? So, of course, a person who is healthy, only he can earn, right? So therefore, expenditure on health is an important source of human capital formation. Okay. So there are various form of health expenditure, like you should have preventive medicine, vaccination, curative medicine, like the intervention during the medical intervention during illness, and then social medicine to spread the health literacy, and then provision of clean drinking water and the good sanitation. Health expenditure directly increase the supply of healthy labor force and in thus a source of human capital formation. So what you will write? You will write second, expenditure on health. Then you will write this. Mm, 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 mm. You will write health is also considered an important input for the development of a nation. Okay. Then you will write expenditure on health is an important source. Then you will write various forms of health expenditure 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you will write this. Health expenditure directly increase the supply of healthy labor. So for example, if over in a country you have good health facilities, so that means you will have good working people, healthy people who can work, right? So this is what, and because of this you can build up human capital formation. Clear? Now third is expenditure on regarding on job training. So for example, you are graduate. Okay. After that, you went to a company for a job, right? But until and unless I will not give you the proper training, you cannot work there because you are not aware of the atmosphere, how people work, and everything, right? So, in order, if you want to make a human skill, if you want to convert this human into human capital, then you have to give him training, right? So, firms should spend on giving on job training to their worker. This may take different form. Because of this, what will happen? The worker may be trained in the firm itself under the supervision of a skilled worker, or the worker may be sent for off campus training. So expenditure regarding on-job training is a source of human capital formation, as the return of such expenditure in the form of enhanced labor productivity is more than the cost of it. So what, see, for example, you joined a company. So the company can do two things. One, the person who are working there, they will be giving you training, right? Or they will sending you somewhere else to just learn the skills. Okay. So then they should do this. Why? Because see, if I'm hiring you and you are not aware of the work, so it is zero, na? So that's why I should at least give you 10 to 15 days of training, and I should make you aware about the structure, how we will be working. Then you can work efficiently, right? So that's why expenditure regarding on job training is very, very important. Then expenditure or migration. See, people migrate in search of job. Migration is basically moving from one place to another. Okay. So people migrate in search of job that fetch them higher salaries than what they may get in their native places. Right? Why people migrate? Because for example, I'm living here, I'm getting only 10,000 rupees per month, and in other state I'm getting 50,000. So of course I will migrate, right? So people migrate in search of jobs that fetch them higher salaries than what they may get in native places. Unemployment is the reason for urban-rural migration in India. Because of unemployment, people from rural area moves to urban areas. Okay. Then technically qualified person like engineer and doctorate migrate to other countries because of higher salaries, and they may get in some countries. So migration involves cost of transportation, higher cost of living in the migrated place, and psychic cost of living in a strange social cultural setup. The enhanced earning in the new place overweigh the cost of migration. Hence, expenditure on migration is also a source of human capital formation. So, see, they should focus on the migration part, right? Because if people are moving from one place to another, of course, they have to pay more tax. For example, right now I'm living at my home, but if I migrate somewhere else, there I have to pay rent, right? Plus the travel allowance, plus living in some part in new place is also a difficult task, right? So all these things contribute. So therefore, expenditure should be done on migration so that you can improve your status and you can earn a good amount. So what you will write? First of all, you will write unemployment this. Unemployment is the reason for rural urban migration in India. Okay. Okay, just don't write this. Just write this. People migrate in search of jobs. First point. Then, mm, 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 and then migration involves cost of transportation. This and this. The enhanced earning of new place overweighs the cost of migration. Okay, clear? Okay. Now, the next thing is expenditure income from acquiring information relating to labor market and other markets. See, if you are not aware of the labor market and aware other market, then it's of no use. See, people spend to acquire information related to labor market and other market. For example, people want to know the level of salaries. For example, if you are a doctor, right, you should be aware that how much a doctor is earning, right? If you are not aware, then it's of no use. Now, how can, for example, you went to a company and currently every doctor was getting 10,000 rupees, but you said no, I will work in 2,000 rupees, so it's your loss. So before going somewhere, you should be aware of the labor market and other market. What is the rate of your profession at that time? Okay. So with this information, why this is important? This information is necessary to make decision regarding investment in human capital as well as for the effective utilization of acquired human stock. Okay. So that's why if you want to improve, for example, I want to improve my status. So for example, why people want to become doctor? Why they don't want to become a shopkeeper? Right? Why? Because they know that if they will become a doctor, they can earn lots of money. Right? Why people, if you will ask students, what do you want to, ma'am, we want to become CA, we want to become doctors. Why? Because they know that it will fetch them, they can become a good human capital if they, adopt this profession instead of becoming a barber or a shopkeeper or a vendor. They go for all this option. Why? Because they know that there's a value of their profession in the market and they can earn a good amount of money. So because of this, if you will focus on these 5 points, you can convert a person from human to human capital. Clear? So you will write, okay, first of all, you will write human capital. Let me just erase everything, then I'll just explain. So first of all, just write the chapter, the chapter human capital formation in India. Okay. Quickly write the name of chapter human capital formation in India. Okay. And after that, you will write this human capital. You will write meaning of human capital and then you will write this. The meaning. Quickly write it down. Done. This gap meaning.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now you will write source of human capital slash factor contributing to human capital formation. First, you will write investment in education sector, and then you will write from here that it is the main source of human capital. Then from here, individual invest in education till here. Okay. Then after that, expenditure on health. You will write from here. Health is also till here, and after that, this various forms of health, first, second, third, fourth, and that this. Okay, you have to, you know, increase your speed now because we have lot many things to do. Okay, quickly write it down. Hashtag sources slash factor contributing to human capital formation.
Done, ma'am. Ma'am, should we write various form of health expenditure?
Yes, you have to write this. Okay, done, Suresh? Mariam is done. Mohammed Ayan done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, expenditure regarding on job training. Okay, so what you will write? You will write this. A firm spend on giving on-job training to the workers. This may take different form. These 2 points. Then you will write expenditure regarding on this is a human capital as the return of such expenditure is the form of enhanced labor productivity in. Okay. And then you will write this migration one. So you will first write, I'll just tell you, then you will write. First you will write till here, till this point, and then from this to this point.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Mariam, you are also done? Okay. Let me just do the last one quickly. For this, you will put the heading, right? And then you will write this. This information is necessary till here. Okay.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Mariam, you are also done?